What's up? What's poppin' gang? Today I'm just going to show you some of the settings I recommend if you guys have a U87, a Neve 1073, and a Distressor compressor. This video should also help you if you have a TLM 103. This is going to show you exactly what I would do in the recording situation. If you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified about more videos like this. Make sure you guys check out themusicgang.com. There's music templates, beat templates to help you get a great sound in a short amount of time. And go ahead and check out zsounds.com. They sent me this U87 and this Distressor compressor. They have a lot of great gear on their website. They have so many plans to help you get that gear that you dreamed of a lot sooner. Link in the description. All right, gang. So I have the U87 and a Neve 1073 here, along with the Distressor compressor that I've been having a lot of great time with. I've also did a video of this of just showing what I would do with the Neve by itself. I've learned some more things since I made that video. So the way how you plug this thing in, you basically plug your microphone into the preamp with the regular microphone XLR cable on both ends. And then you plug another XLR cable, both ends from the preamp into the compressor. And then a female XLR cable from the output of the compressor into a TRS cable line input into your preamp. So that's very simple if you can just understand how that works. You basically almost have your own console. You know what I'm saying? This is a console for one track. I also thought about even doing some crazy things with this thing and running a whole song through it and seeing how that sounds. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for that video and hit that like button. I appreciate it. There's also been a video going around saying if you have a Neve 1073, you're probably setting it up wrong. Basically what they're doing is turning the trim level all the way up to 100%, and that may work for you. But with my particular Neve 1073, the AMS version, I don't think that's the best setting. So what people are saying you should do is with the Neve preamps, you should turn the level all the way up. Just do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that this sounds, decent for my preamp, even if I turn the gain down a little bit. Might check 1, 2. Let me know what you guys think. Does it sound full? Does it sound better? We have little white lines that show you exactly, the volume on the level, but there's a thick white line to show you exactly where unity is. I kind of like to turn the level down just a little bit in between. Technically for my preamp, 0 will be where that thick white line is. Everyone's saying turn it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you guys think it sounds better when I turn it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing any post editing after, this right here. This is really good settings just for like recording vocals for a song. I wouldn't necessarily use this for like a voiceover. So these are basically my settings for recording a rap vocal. Say I got an artist in the studio or I'm just recording myself. You know what I'm saying? I plan on dropping a lot of music in the future. So you're going to wonder what kind of settings am I using or whatever. This is exactly what I'm using right here. Start off with, of course, plugging your microphone up. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, hit your phantom power. And then, depending on what microphone you got, if you got a Neumann TLM 103 or a microphone with low impedance, check out what those numbers are. By you knowing all the information about your gear, that helps you with getting the best quality. So if you have a Neumann TLM 103, make sure you put on the low Z button for low impedance, and that gives you a better sound for low impedance microphones. I have a high impedance microphone, so I'm just going to not push that in to have a high impedance for this preamp. So I got my, gain knob around 30. If I come a little closer here, you can see that, my highs are down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have the highs down? I like the highs on this microphone and on the TLM 103. If I had the TLM 103 hooked up right now, I would still turn the highs down. You just get a much smoother sound when you control some of the highs. Yeah, you can do it also in the DAW, but it just sounds so much cleaner once you do it from the beginning stages on the preamp. Me personally, I like a more natural sound. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys might want a different sound. Maybe you guys are going for more harsher sounds. Like I want to go for a more natural sound. You know what I'm saying? So turning the highs down a little bit kind of gives me a more natural setting. In my last video, I told you guys I had this button here all the way at 7K, and I had turned it up just a little bit or something like that. But now I don't do that anymore. Like now I just turned it all the way off. You know what I'm saying? I think it sounds great on this microphone, the Neumann U87. The mids just sound so perfect to me. It kind of tickles your ears a little bit once you start getting into the DAW and doing some things with it. I think you have a greater chance of just getting a higher quality sound without even doing anything to it. So I just leave it alone. The next thing I do is I boost around 60 hertz just to kind of make it sound a little bit more full. If I had the Neumann TLM 103 hooked up to this, I'll probably actually boost the lows a little bit more because I really love the low end on the TLM 103 and how it sounds. This is my type of settings on what I try to do to get like a natural sound. Maybe some of you guys want to sound a little bit more robotic and stuff like that. That's cool. I don't got nothing against it. So, I just want to make my vocals and whoever I work with sound a little bit more natural. So So boom, that's what I do there. I don't mess with the high pass on it. If I'm doing a voiceover, you know what I'm saying, like for a video like this, I would normally put that high pass on there, turn on my EQ, and then that's basically it. Some of you guys were asking, do I gain stage it? If I'm getting to a point where like a majority of the time is going up to 0, I think that's a good, decent number. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's at 0 right now. So as you can see, every time I, talk and everything like that, it might go past 0 a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying? But that's not a bad thing. Once you're getting more sound from this preamp, it's going to sound really, really good. So, there's no issue with that. Unless you got a cheap, like, preamp or something like that just sounds bad, maybe you don't want to hit the high levels on that thing. The next thing is the compressor, you know what I'm saying? So now we have the compressor here, and these are literally my settings for the input. Let me just go ahead and zoom in. I basically took a picture of these settings here, and I keep every single knob right where it was, you know what I'm saying? I had a really great session one time, and I just felt like these settings sounded so good on the song. So there go the input, you got your attack, and then you got your release, and then your output, you know what I'm saying? So at this level right here, I'm outputting a very good volume, and it's not too loud, too low. And I can go ahead and even bypass this so you can hear exactly what it sounds like without it. Mic check 1, 2. I think it sounds a little bit louder, I don't know. So now it just sounds a whole lot smoother, a better volume. I don't even have a pop filter right now, so you can hear the raw sound of what my voice sounds like up close and personal with this U87. But yeah, this is the settings that I would use. I will go ahead and turn on Distort 2, just get a little bit of saturation and distortion in the vocals and harmonics and all that. I think it sounds really good with this compressor. This is a really great compressor, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys noticed. Also add in, these effects right here for the detector, where it's cutting out some of the low end, so my P's and B's aren't affecting it as much. If you put the link on, that boosts it around 6K. It's really dialing in and figuring out those annoying sounds and stuff like that, to focus on those first and then go ahead and compress after that. So I'll go ahead and use 10.1 for when I'm recording rap vocals and stuff like that. I think that's one of my favorite ones so far. If I'm doing a voiceover for like YouTube, then I put it on Nuke or something like that. But those are really great settings there. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see on this channel. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, link in the description. You guys stay safe. Peace.